Welcome to the Brandon Rafi podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brandon Rafi podcast. Today is the very first episode, and I am your host, Hector Sanchez, but I'm joined with my guest, Lalo.
What up, y'all? What is up, y'all?
How are you feeling, bro?
Great. This is the first podcast. We must be all clapping right now, dog. Like, what do you mean? This is amazing. This is amazing.
Thank you for coming on board. I know your schedule's tight, especially today.
For you guys, I got you all day, every day. And it is busy, because the food truck and everything, but I had a little bit of coverage, so I was like, I'm headed straight over here,
What'd you do this morning?
This morning I was with Joey Boy. We did a podcast over there for like the morning...
The morning mess?
The morning mess. It was dope. It was my first one. It broke this, so it makes it easier for this podcast, but... I mean,
you're coming in hot, bro. So you're ready to go. You're warmed up,
dude. I know. Like, I feel like all questions I've been ready for them. I've been ready to like answer some hard ones, but so far I've been on it. I've been on it right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy you're the first guest. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the journey. I hope you guys, follow, subscribe, do everything.
All of that.
Do all that. But I mean, of course, I know you, but. For the people that don't know you,
of course,
do you want to give a little bit of your background? Where you're from?
Yeah.
What do you do?
So I'm Lalo12, because of my Instagram, TikTok, and everything. But what I also do is I have a food truck out here in Glendale, Arizona, on 51st Avenue in Olive. We do a lot of just seafood basis. We don't do any like meat or al pastor or chicken or pollo or beans,
I see a lot of people comment and they ask.
That's the question. A lot of people.
It's crazy because it's...
Bro, people walk up to my truck and they're like, hey, do you have bean burritos? And I'm like, damn, that's a crazy assumption, Orange ass truck, just a shrimp. But they're like, you have bean burritos for sure, right? And I'm like, no, I don't at all. But... I mean, it's dope that people still come up, they ask those type of questions, but I mean, we're just seafood based. I like to tell people we're like In-N-Out. You know how when you go to In-N-Out, it's meat, or more meat. You don't really have an option. You don't get chicken. So when you pull up to my truck, it's like a lot of family. It's my mom, my sisters, and we get to serve you guys like the best food that we have, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. I'm also blessed to make a lot of people laugh. So I try to bring both worlds together. It's a little bit complicated because sometimes I have to be more of a chef than when people pull up to like the truck and they're like, oh, Lalo, let me take a picture with you. But a lot of my customers don't know who I am because it's like a lot of the Latino community. And they're like, why is my chef outside of the truck not making food and he's taking pictures of people, And it's like, damn, I got to stop doing that. But I mean... It's a mixture of both, and I just love to do both, It's one of the most exciting things I can do right now. But I'm still learning,
Yeah. No, I definitely felt the vibe and the love when I showed up that one time when we did your event.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell that you guys are a tight crew.
Oh, yeah. Because, again, it's my mom.
Yeah, your mom pulled up, said what's up, and everything.
And it was funny because when we did the event, my mom just started crying, and I was just like, oh, my God, Mom. I'm like, man,
you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
You're embarrassing me. We have a line. She's like, I'm just so proud of you, mijo. Like, there's just so many people that are coming to see you. And I'm like, that's fine. We can talk about that later. Right now, we got to serve so many people, But it was dope. That was one of the best experiences that I had, too, is that meet and greet. Because it made me, like, also realize, like, dang, I do have a reach with people just coming to make a line to say hello to me,
crazy.
So it was dope. Like, that was awesome, too.
Yeah, no, it was awesome to see that, too. Especially you, man. You were cheesing. You were smiling from ear to ear.
I tell people, like, at the end of the day, I started doing the food truck. So when people notice me, other than the food truck, it makes me feel like a certain type of way because I just see myself as a pops or as a cook. Like, I never get out of my truck and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm an influencer. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I go to work. Like, I make food for all of you guys, I never in my life just be like, heck yeah, I'm a creator, I'm just going to walk around like I never do that. So when people are like, hey, you're that guy, I'm like, damn, the shrimp guy? Or am I like creator guy to you? Because there's a lot of people be like, hey, you're the guy with the shrimp. That's a crazy way to approach me, Like, maybe you should be like, hey, it's Lalo. But no, a lot of people in the grocery store, hey, it's the guy with the little, like, the shrimp guy. What do you mean the shrimp guy? So it's just dope to have people pull up to me and like show love. Because at the end of the day, bro, like I love to show love to people.
Yeah.
Like that's what I love to do.
So you're from Glendale, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what made you want to have the truck at that location over there?
Well, one, it made it easier for me because like, yeah, I've been born and raised. I went to Apollo High School. So I was over there like born and raised. And it was dope to be like by there once I found that location. Because as a food truck, it's hard to find your way because a lot of food trucks have to go to different locations, right? You have to go like, when I started, I was like in El Mirage. I was all the way to Tempe.
Yeah.
And once I could find like my niche and like my one spot, I thought it made it a lot easier for me. So like I found that spot in Glendale. We became really cool with the owner. And they said, hey, just leave it here. Like just park here. This is where your home should be. And I didn't have to move since then because it just makes it easier for customers too. They don't have to be looking at locations.
They already know your spot's going to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
it makes it
that's dope.
easier for them.
Since you're from Glendale and it's in Glendale, do you get a lot of people like from your childhood pulling up and saying, yo, like...
Yes, like that's the cool thing, bro. Like that's why I'm so happy about a food truck or I opened a food truck because at the end of the day, it's like catching up with family.
Yeah.
And I have like so many friends that go to like to Apollo or like that went to Apollo or went to GCC or friends that I met and we were all from that neighborhood. So when they pull up on me and they're like, hey, I grew up with you. Like you're like, I remember everybody. So I'm like, this is dope to just be able to just catch up with people, to see them like have their kids, have their family, have everything. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. Like when you go somewhere, you try to catch up.
Yeah.
And my food truck is just that. Like when people come there, I don't want people to feel like time passed. Like, hey, say what's up to me, say hello. It's family vibes forever. So when people pull up to me, I love to ask like, how's your kids? How's your family? And it's always catching up. And I'm blessed to be still in like my hood, you know, because I get to catch up with all my friends.
So your family's from Hermosillo, right?
Yes. So they're from Hermosillo and Guaymas, Sonora. So I have a lot of people that like my dad and his family were from Guaymas, and a lot of my family from my mom's side was born in Hermosillo.
Hermosillo, okay.
So like when I went to go visit for the first time over there and I opened my food truck, my pops took me to like this seafood place called The Dugout. It was in Guaymas. So good. I fell in love. As a kid right there, I was just like, I have to open a restaurant. You know, I was like 11, you know, and I was just like, from then on, I was like, this is amazing because it was Dugout. And it was called Dugout because they had all the baseball teams from Mexico. Like they had like the Hermosillo team, Sonora. Like they had a lot of teams, and I'm like, dang, dude, like one day when I open my spot or when I have my spot, I want to have it like this. Because I love sports. I love baseball. I love all sports. But like that, it made it feel at home, you know? So hopefully like in the future.
It was funny because that's my next question. Like what part of that influence your upbringing? But that's kind of what that's kind of.
No, when I visited, like as a kid, like my dad would give me mariscos very young. I was like 6, you know, when he gave me like ceviche and aguachiles. But from a young age, I was just like, I think I'm gonna have a restaurant one day. I didn't know what it was though.
Yeah.
Until like I was at American Express and it was fun. Like, you know, like I was working there part-time. And then one day like I got let go, you know? So I got let go from American Express and my back was against the wall. I was like, what am I good at? Like, what can I do or what can I sell? And one day, like I just posted on Instagram. I was like, hey guys, I'm selling ceviche and aguachiles, and like my real like friends and family, like they would buy at first. And then it was word of mouth. Like next week I would post again. It'd be like a 10-person list to a 20-person list, 20-person list to like a 50-person list. And then it just blew up, right? And then at one point I found another job and I would just do it on my days off. And on my days off, I would just sell more than I would make at my job. So I was just like, I should just do this full time. And then I started doing Mariscos and it was doing great. And then I just started doing social media, and then social media
boosted it.
Has been blessing me ever since, bro. Like ever since I've been doing social media, it's been dope. It's super dope.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that your dad fed you mariscos at a young age, because I'm from Nayarit and my dad did the same thing. Yeah. So we're by the ocean. It's all seafood. So I've experienced that at a young age too. That's why I'm like, I love ceviche and mariscos, all that.
That's why when people tell me, they're like, oh, like it's raw raw? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like raw.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like,
like if I could get a shrimp from the ocean, right? Just take off the head and just put lime, salt, and like salsa. Like I would eat it like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are like,
even seco, when they put it out and they just dry it out.
People be like, I'm gonna die. Like I'm like, you're not gonna die.
Yeah, you're good.
You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I seen a lot of before I met you, I seen a lot of your social media like just pop up randomly. But I honestly didn't know that you're from here. I thought like you were from Cali.
Dude, a lot of people think I was from Cali. That was what's weird because a lot of my like videos have me wearing like a D-backs hat. A lot of D-backs hats, you know, but
yeah. It's because you're always at Disneyland, bro.
No, and that's what I heard too, bro. No, I have a lot of love for Cali. Don't get me wrong. Like, Cali's dope. I visit there a lot. Weather's nice, but I mean, there's nothing like Arizona. Never, ever. But a lot of people think that I'm from there because, like, every time that I mention or make a video, I'm wearing, like, also an Anaheim hat because my daughters love Disneyland. You know, they love Disneyland. So we're always over there, but at the end of the day, I have to make videos like once a week, letting people know that I'm from Glendale, Arizona, not from Glendale, California. Because a lot of people get those two confused, which I don't know how, but and I don't know how people think that I'm representing California wearing a Diamondbacks hat, and especially a Call Rafi hat nowadays. Every video has been with a Call Rafi hat. I'm like, Call Rafi hat? Well, not in Cali yet. You know what I'm saying? But it could be coming soon. You don't know. Yeah. But like that's what I've been saying. I'm like, I be repping Arizona since like forever, you know, but it's all good. Like I be making videos all day.
Speaking of Call Rafi, how'd you get involved with this? How'd you hear about us or what?
So it was dope, bro. I was just telling Joey in our podcast, bro, like how I like met up with you guys. It was probably one of my favorite stories. So there was like a video that was going around Rafi, you know, and I just touched up on it and I kind of just put my 2 cents and I just made fun of it.
Yeah.
To the point where like Andy and everybody reached out to me and I was just like, oh, dope. Like they think it's dope. I hope. Or I'm getting sued. Like I was like, damn, you know? I was like,
what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? And then they reached out to me a second time and I was like, I just watched Suits, bro. I already know these words. They're gonna think I'm defaming him and stuff. I was like, no, bro, I'm going to jail. And then that's when Andy and you guys pulled up to the truck and we spoke a little bit, bro, and like it was dope because once like everything was like said to me and you guys like let me know like what the team was and what I was gonna be part of, it was like the easiest like linkage that we've ever had. Like ever since like October of last year, I've been blessed. Like we've been hanging out, we've been doing a lot of people have been telling me like, oh, all you do is what? Like cool stuff. Like you go to like games, like dude, we do so much charity stuff. And I told him, I think the thing that made me be like, this is the coolest team I've been on, was when we did the Christmas thing with the kids.
Oh, yeah. That was.
I was like, they have me, bro. Like, I was like, no matter what they want to do or whatever they want to say, because I have 2 daughters, you know, and they're my world.
Yeah.
And to just do, like, the whole thing with the kids and, like, reading the list and knowing, like, oh, this is what you guys do, it's amazing. Like, you guys are honestly, like, people be like, saying this, saying that, but they don't see like the little impacts or the big impacts that lead to what we did. And when I was there, my first time doing it, I was even saying it. I was like, you gotta be a man, dog. Don't be sad.
Don't tear up.
First thing I read in the list, like, can I split my money with my kid, with my brothers and sisters,
Yeah,
I can buy more presents. I was like, goddamn, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I was like, be a man. I was like, I was like,
the family that I got, it was two boys, and they were trying to save some money to get their mom something. And I was like, oh, dude, I was like, no, and then, I don't want to tear up.
And once we got involved in things like that, I was like, dude, I want to do this all day. Like when we do stuff like that, because it's impacts that we do in our community. Because I've been born in those type of environments, you know, where we didn't have enough to be able to afford like, oh, what are we going to have next week? Or do we have the coolest toys, the coolest stuff? So just to be able to be like flip and be able to help, it's like, dang, like, it's an eye opener, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, now that Rafi's Hope's turning into a nonprofit, we're going to be ramping that up, which we've been doing. But, you know, now we're actually kind of showing it off more. Back then, we were just kind of doing things behind the scenes. But now we're just like, hey, this is what we're doing over here.
No, like
Which that's what I'm saying. Maybe not a lot of people saw that.
No, and I'm happy that like I feel like I started before I even got to that. So like we opened up, and then I think I got the announcement that you guys that happened, and I was like, oh, we're gonna go off then.
Yeah.
And we can do so much more, you know, for like the community. And you got, like I said, you guys already do, you know, like the parades and everything that's going on. Like I get so excited to even be a part of it. When people be like, oh, you're with Rafi, I'm like, yeah, like I'm with the squad. What do you
Hey,
mean?
that parade was sick.
Dude, that parade was wild, dog. I was gonna give him my shoes. I was scared. I was like, I don't even know what. I don't know. You guys took everything from me. There's nothing else to give you guys, you know.
So Lalo was behind me, and we're passing out a bunch of stuff in the parade. And then I hear, oh, there goes that TikToker, that influencer. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm like, dope. And I just hear Lalo behind me, hey, guys. And I'm like,
damn it, dog.
Damn. I was like, all right. I'm not there yet. I'm not there
You
yet.
guys are noticing me. What's up, man? You know,
that was a good time.
No, yeah,
and
bro.
It's crazy how fast the pace of the parade is. Like, you're just...
Oh, yeah, bro. That was like, you even told me, you're like, hey, guys, don't stop and walk.
Don't
You guys keep
stop,
walking.
don't throw anything, because it's just...
It was my first parade I've ever done in my life, and I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. What do I do with my hands? Do I just give people shirts?
Yeah.
I was just handing stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So like I said, like to be a part of anything like that with you guys, and just to be part of a bigger thing than just the small things that people think they see, this is dope, bro. It's amazing.
And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people see the basketball games and football games, but
Yeah, they don't see the like the charity, everything
Yeah.
that gets done, the food that gets packaged. Like, I mean, it's fun. I mean, there's always fun with what we do, of course. But I mean, everything else that we do is also fun. I don't want people to think like, oh man, all they do is go to games. No, we do so much things, dude.
yeah,
Like,
no, 100%. That's part of it.
it's
you
a
know?
part of it, exactly.
Now, so do you see yourself as a businessman creating content, or do you see yourself as a content creator running a business?
Oof, that's a good question. So lately, bro, so I have so many things going on. The good thing is, like, I have my food truck, and I tell people at the end of the day, I don't know how much longer we have like internet. Because I mean, we have internet for a while, you know, and it's more of a luxury. But what if tomorrow, like, it turns off? You know,
Yeah.
At least my food truck's there. Everybody knows where it's at. So I see more of myself as like a bit, like you said, a businessman that makes content. But I always started my content as for fun. Like, I was always about my food truck, blah blah blah, and then I started doing content, and then my content started just blowing up, and it started surpassing like slowly my food truck, and I was like, damn, that's wild, you know. So now it's like I'm juggling one or two, because if I wanted to, I can go two routes. I can go just food truck, or I can do just content. But
Yeah,
God's good, I can do both. So I've been
which you're
hanging
doing
out.
a good job at both.
I've been trying to, because it's a hard study, because people be like, oh, like, do you like write down what you do? No, like, I just wake up, people send me videos, and I react to them, because
I know, it's funny. I sent you a couple, but I'm like, I know he probably gets a bunch of these.
dude, I get the weirdest video. People be like, that's what you look at your feed? I'm like, no, that just gets sent to me, dog.
But
you
it's
know?
the funniest ones, bro. Like the one this morning, the punching one.
Oh, the one with the guy punching the guy. He's like, oh, I support ICE. And oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get videos sent to me like that. I take pre-workout. I wait for it to kick in. I look at the video. I'm like, shit, bro, this shit's hilarious. And I react. That's it. It's not like a scripted thing. I don't do none of that, because like I don't have time for that. Like, I wake up, I do those videos. I post them at 5 a.m. If they do good, cool. If they don't, too bad.
So you do them outside at the gym.
Yeah.
Has anyone walked up to the window?
Oh my God, bro. It's been awkward. So like this morning, actually, I'm glad that you brought that up. I was on live, because I go on live on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I've jumped in a couple of them.
Yeah. So when I go on live, I always do my stream to be like, hey guys, 10,000 likes. I take my pre-workout and I dip. That's how it goes. Like, give me 10,000 likes. Cool. I'm going to take my pre-workout and I dip. I do that. This morning, bro, I'm parked far. Like, you shouldn't park next to me. This car parks next to me, of course. And he's just staring at me. He's just like, and I'm like, you mother, okay. Like, why would you park? Dude, it's 5 a.m. There's 1,000 parking spots.
There.
And I'm like, dude, this is so weird to me. And that's the thing about being also like making content. Like, I have a backbone, bro. I don't care. Like, I do not care. Like, I'll make my content.
Yeah, after a while, it doesn't really.
But it's just
you.
weird when I'm on live because I'm talking to people and all you can see is my face, and these people are just staring at me, and I'm like, dude, this is a little awkward. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this morning I just did my live. They hung out there and then they dipped, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna just keep going, bro. But I mean, I've had people go up, knock on my window. I had one time. This is my favorite story. Is I was like, dude, I need a water bottle for my pre-workout. My friend drove from work, went to my car during my live, and he brought me a water bottle for my pre-workout. And he's like, hey, dog, here you go. This is on me. And he's my friend. Like, he makes shirts and stuff for the gym. And then he's like, this is on me, bro. I got you. I'm like, you really left work, dog, to bring me a water bottle? I was like, that's dope, dog. Like, I was like, I don't know how to thank you, but thank you, bro. Like, I was like, I appreciate that. But I mean, it's dope, bro. It does get weird though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Do you get recognized a lot, like in public?
Lately, I have been. I feel like.
Okay.
So I was telling people when we went to the Super Show, it was weird to me, dude. Like, it was a lot of like, you're that guy. Let me take a picture with you, and I'm like, dude, this is because I just see it like I see myself as a dad, as a cook. Like, I don't see myself as, like I said, as a big creator because I'm not. Like, I mean. I do have a lot of followers, but I mean, I don't see myself like more than that, you know?
Yeah.
But now that I'm more noticed and people are like, hey, I know who you are, I'm like, damn, like, what do I do? One time in Disneyland, someone noticed me. They're like, you're the guy from TikTok. I ran away. I dipped because I felt weird. I was like, I'm going to get mugged, you know? Because I don't know. It's just weird to me because at the end of the day, I tell people, like, I'm just a dad. Like, I have 2 girls. I have my wife. Like, I do videos in my car. Like, I don't do videos like stand up and stuff. Like, I don't do skits.
Yeah.
I just make reactions. So when people are like, oh, like, you're that guy, I'm like, shit, dude, this is weird. You know, like, this is really, it's a different experience for me. Am I enjoying it? Of course I am. Is it weird to me? Yes. Like, because it's a new feeling for me, you know?
Mm-hmm. Now, I know going back to when you said that you were at American Express and you got fired, and you started doing the other job and the Mariscos, you know, at what point did you say, you know, all right, this is successful on this end? That's when.
So when I was at American Express, which was dope, because I worked with high-end clients, you know? So like we were doing like business cards for like high-end people, but I would speak to them and I would always ask them questions like, what made you rich? Like, I would ask them deep questions, you know, because that's
on the phone.
Yeah, on the phone, because that's what they would have you do. You know, you want to build rapport with them. You know, I mean, I'm in sales. I'm good at talking. I knew what it was, and they would be like, "Dude, you just have to find something you love to do." You know, and I think at one point when they told me that, it just clicked on me because I would wake up and I'd be like, "Man, I ain't gonna do this forever. Like, I ain't gonna wake up and just answer phone calls and." You know, like I did not see myself doing that. And one day I just said on my days off, I'm going to sell Mariscos. So, like, let's say Wednesdays and Thursdays were my days off working at American Express. I would just do that. And like I said, like, my list would go up to the point where I was making what I would make at American Express in 2 weeks in a day. So I was just like, okay, I'm out of here. And once I did that and I experienced that, I was just like, okay, I can be my own businessman. And I think that was back in like 2020. That was the last time I ever worked for anybody. Because it was just, like I said, it was just something I didn't want to do anymore. Because I worked at Wells Fargo as a banker. It was cool. But I think once you get like, not disrespected, but belittled a lot, you know, as a character, as a person, and you're a good person and everything, you're just like, dude, do I do this forever? And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm glad I found that niche, but it's so awesome that during finding that niche, I also found this niche, which people love my food and they also love my humor. So I'm in both worlds right now, which I'm enjoying. Because if one, let's say, were to go, like, I'm not funny no more to people, I'm still cooking. And if I'm still cooking for people, like, hey, I'm still funny. So I'm just enjoying every like ride of it.
Yeah.
Bro.
When you started, you know, did you have any prior knowledge on how to run like a food business, or did you just learn as you went?
Well, no. So
did your parents have knowledge, or it was just
no? Like, so how it happened is like I said, I got let go from American Express Because like of ethics, because of how they word stuff on a speech on the prompter. You miss one word, it's a strike. And that's the thing that's hard, And it was COVID, so I was working from home, so they're just like, hey, when I got fired, I was at home. I was like, man, this is whack. Like, okay, I got let go. I was at home. I was like, what do I do? I was like, what do I do now? And nobody showed me nothing. Like, nobody had a food truck in my family, nothing like that. I was just like, dude, I mean, people know me. Like, I'm just gonna post myself. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna start doing ceviches, aguachiles, and I was just like, good. God's good because my parents raised me not to be embarrassed. Like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's what I did every time. Like, I made a video or posted a video. I was just like, at the end of the day, like, it's either I can feel dumb or I can feel broke. And I was just like, I'd rather feel dumb, Like, if people make fun of me or say dumb stuff about me, like, I don't care. That's why I have a strong backbone, because I started this back in the day, So when people be like, oh, you're not funny, you're dumb, blah, blah, I'm like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I tell people it's a phone. You can turn it off.
Yeah.
Like, no,
but,
I don't.
And then you see the other comments too, though. Like, when people are like, dude, like, I was genuinely depressed and your videos make me happy. Like, I've seen a lot of people comment that.
Those are the best ones, bro. Because like I said, back in 2022, bro, I know what depression was. Like, I know what it is to be sad, waking up and you don't want to do anything, So I was just like, dude, like, and once I snapped out of that and I figured out what depression is, I was just like, dude, I can tell the rest of the world, Like, that's what I tell every live. I tell people, if you're sad, depressed, or anything, bro, like, that's just a phase. Like, it's a phase, bro. Because I remember, bro, when I was just like 2022, when I started this, I started this with depression. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do TikTok and I'm just going to vent. If it works, it works. And it was working. I was like, dope. I was like, I'm going to keep going. And it kept getting better and better, to the point where I was just like, I figured out that, like, depression for people is because you speak down on yourself. It's not other people. Like, anybody in this room can be like, hey, you're dumb,
Yeah.
But that's just your opinion. But if you guys tell me I'm dumb and I say I'm dumb to myself over and over again, I'm dumb,
Yeah.
To the point where, like, I tell you, I get death threats. I get people like, you should die. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's crazy, But it's to the point where I'm just like, dude, the only opinion that matters to me is my wife's, and it's also my daughter's. Like, anybody can tell me anything. I know at the end of the day, I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not trying to be like trying to belittle anybody. Like I said, I love everybody, bro. Race, like, no matter what sexuality, whatever you are, you can be a rock for all I care, Like,
100%. I mean, like, people on the internet are crazy, bro.
Oh, wow. Extremely wild, dude.
I just had a video go viral. There's this thing on my face, if you guys can see it.
50 Cent.
A bullet ricocheted and hit my face. It was worse. But, people are leaving comments on there like, you should be dead. Like, it should have hit you. Like, why'd you look up? And I'm like, bro. I
don't know. That video, hey, you guys got to look up that video. That one's wild.
Yeah, it's insane.
Hey, you took that a champ, dog.
No, I did, honestly. I mean, I'm blessed that, it just hit me right here.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah, it's funny because now, like, that video went crazy. And now I'm starting to see, like, people just randomly comment, like, throughout the night. Like, I swear, I wake up and then it's like, people, like, there's some people that are leaving good comments and then some people are leaving, some crazy ones. And I'm like, damn, this is what Lalo experiences every day.
When I tell people, because a question I was asked, like, hey, what would you tell people if they wanted to get into social media? I'm like, if you're going to get into it, I'm like, bro, just have a backbone. Because at the end of the day, like, the whole world's going to love you, dude. The world's not going to all be like, ooh, this guy's the best. This guy's great. Bro, there's people that hate you just for breathing, So I tell people, I'm like, you got to understand, like, those ones you have to filter out. Like, you read a bad message, just delete it. Just take it away. But if you can't, don't get into social media. Like, if you can't and you like numbers and addiction of, oh, I'm going to be the best, I'm going to be the greatest, don't get into social media. Please don't, because I know what numbers are, bro. I reach where, like, oh, you get 200 million views, and then it's like, people get addicted to that, and then they see numbers go down, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm depressed." Like, I tell people, I'm like, enjoy the ride, bro. Enjoy everything, because at the end of the day, there's more content. It's that type of pace. There's more and more and more content. It's not just like your videos. There's reels like mine, but 1,000 times, you know? So I tell people, I'm like, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I know me and my boy EC Rock, shout out to EC Rock. We were talking about how, social media, they're going to start calling it interest media because it's not really social anymore. It's more like they're just showing stuff what's interesting to you. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we were just talking about how quick social media moves and you have to be quick. Posting stuff quick.
No, because people have short attention spans. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I tell people I have TikTok, and TikTok they only pay at minute videos. So I try to, like, distinguish to know what topics to talk about for a minute, but I'm like, dude, do I want to talk for a minute? Like, it's hard because, like, again, people have short attention spans. They just want to be like, oh, if it's boring, what are you going to do? You're going to swipe. You're going to go up, So I'm just like, that's why I stick to my reels, because at the end of the day, you're like, ha ha ha. You're looking, you're stuck. You're already ha ha ha. You're already stuck. Yeah. Like right there, you're gonna keep watching it, But others are just like, oh, this is too it's too deep. Boom, So that's why I try to distinguish the two,
Yeah. Do you get a lot of messages of people asking you if you've met Mr. Rafi?
Dude, okay. The question about that today. So I was talking to Joey, bro, and Joey was just like, I was laughing because I was like, bro, so when I met the Rafi team back in August, we were hanging out, blah, blah. They took me to the casitas and everything. And we signed in September, right? After the casitas. And I was just like, dope. I'm with the Rafi team, right? I still haven't met Rafi, though. I was like, all right, it's whatever. October comes.
You thought he was going to give you the contract?
Dude, yeah, something, because it's his team. Yeah. So I was just like, all right. And then October comes, and I'm like, all right, still no Rafi. All right, cool. Because it was funny because I came for a meeting, and then Andy was like, if you have like 10 more minutes, like, I think Rafi might come, but I had to go pick up my daughter. I was like, nah, I got to go. He's like, it's okay. And then November comes, and that's when I just put it in my head. I'm like, this guy's AI, dog. He's not real. This law firm is just running through AI. You know what I'm saying? This guy is just a face. He's not real. And then I met him in December, like when we went to Carry On. And I was like, oh shoot. I know. I was like, oh shoot, he's real. He's a real guy.
It's funny because when I would post him, then you'd be like, I need to meet him. And I'm like,
dude, I was like, this is green screen. I was like, this is not real, bro. And it was making me laugh because I was just like, dude, I've never met this guy. Like, I've never met him. And Joey was making fun of me today because he's like, so tell me why Lalo was just like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm like, I didn't say that. He's like, yeah, huh? When you met him? And I was like, yeah, I did say that because I never met him, bro. When I met him, it was like, how can I tell you? It's like seeing like a Pegasus, dog. Yeah. Like, I've never seen this guy. I only see him on billboards.
Yeah.
And then when I seen him, I'm like, dang, Rafi, you're pretty buff, dog. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, you are, dog.
Speaking of Mr. Rafi, shout out to the Rafi Rager.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Make sure you go and get one. At GCU. Shout out to GCU,
dog.
too.
You guys gotta take me to a
Have
game,
you tried it?
Yes, I did, actually.
You're supposed to say no. We're supposed to crack it open at the same time.
No, I've never tried it in my life, dog.
All right. Cheers, bro. To the first guest.
Oh, I'm going to be jacked on energy, dog.
Oh, you already...
So good.
I forgot.
No, I had a coffee.
Well, that's even wait, so you had pre-workout coffee?
Well, no, pre-workout was at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Like, that's been going.
Well, you're probably not going to go to sleep until like midnight tonight, bro.
Probably not, dog. It's been busy. It's been busy, bro,
Well, that's good. I mean, at least you're busy doing stuff.
No, and the thing is, it's you guys. You guys also keep me busy. Like, you write me and you're like, hey, let's go do this or let's go do that. At the end of the day, I'm like, let's go, because this is the best team like I've been on. Like, it's the only team I've been on. But I mean, like, this is the coolest team, bro? Like, every time you guys want to like do something, it's like, Lalo, do you want to? And I'm like, let's go. Like the walk that we did for the Cardinal Stadium, that was ridiculous. I don't know. There's people that did like the hard one.
That was gonna be me until I went to Flagstaff and I got shot.
Yes. And no, I even said, I was like, where the heck is Heck, dude? I was like,
you see my stories? Like,
yeah, my man's all shot on the ground. I was like, never mind, he's not coming. Not to this one for sure.
The craziest part, because I don't know if you've seen those videos on social media where like this is a perfect bleed out spot.
Yeah.
Bro, we were driving up and it was so like cinematic. There's snow everywhere. We're driving in the truck. And then my boy's like, this is a perfect bleed out spot. And then I get shot. And then he says it after again. I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah, dude, I'm dying. Like,
I'm
dude.
over here like with the thing on my face. And he's like, dude, I did say this is a perfect bleed out spot. And I'm like, bro.
Just leave him here, guys. Let's leave. Like, imagine, dog.
Can't take anything serious, bro. What's one thing that people misunderstand about being a content creator?
I think people just think, because a lot of people get in my DMs and they're like, is it easy? You know, I feel like anything's easy.
There's not really like a blueprint.
There's not a blueprint. Like I said, like I say this again, bro. When I started Instagram, bro, because I started in 2024. I started just posting my reels or my videos from TikTok.
Okay.
And I would just put them on Instagram and they would start working. And then I would start getting followers. I would get a lot of people being like, oh, how does it feel to buy your followers? I tell people and I laugh because I'm like, bro, I have a cracked windshield for the last 3 years. Why would I buy your friendship? Like, there's no reason for me to buy anything, you know? Yeah. And people tell me that, and I'm like, bro, that's wild. Because, like, there is people that buy advertising, good for you and everything, bro. But I just post. I'm a dad. Why would I put my money on my videos when I can put it on my kids? Like, but God's good, and every video that I post, like, it just... the audience, just like I said, people love to laugh. You know, we're in one of those like generations where people are like, oh my God, that's too much. Or no, don't. We were born back where like things were like a little much, but I mean, it was funny, you know, like we were like, that make like it was easy. But now everybody's, how can I say, they're Weenie Hut Jr., you know, they're soft and I don't mind it. But when people follow me, I tell them, I'm like, bro, either you follow me or you just unfollow me, you know, like because I don't disrespect nobody. I don't be mean to nobody. I don't hate nobody.
It's not about that, you know?
And when people tell me like, oh, what's so hard about social media or what's something that to get out of it, I'm like, bro, it's going to be a lot of things. Social media is not anything that's just like
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, bro. Like I was just telling them, I was like, bro, I felt like this last month I've been burnt out, not because of like what I want to put out. It's just because there's so many apps, you know, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok. I had to link my Instagram with my Facebook because it was too much posting. So it's like, it's a lot of a little bit like, and then there's running the business. So it's like,
you're going to need a team soon, bro.
I hope not. Like, you know, like I feel like I can run it, but it's just like at the end of the day, if you have time for social media and you can do it, I encourage people to do it. It's dope because some people have talent and you deserve to put it out there in the world. And if you don't, that's a disservice to yourself and us because we deserve to see that talent. You have to show us, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, 100%. I feel like I do see a lot of creative people on social media. And I always like, now that, you know, I create content, I always think like, damn, let me follow them and like their stuff, leave a comment because that does a lot. You know? Especially, I mean, you know.
No, and I try to do that too. When I see like I also go on Instagram or TikTok and I be messaging or I see stories, I like them. You know, they don't have to have 1,000 views or anything because at the end of the day, if you're posting or you're doing something that's interesting or something that you love, like keep posting, keep doing it. Like I tell people at the end of the day, keep doing what you do. You know.
Yeah. What does your family think about your success? Dude, they can't believe it or whether.
So my in-laws love it. Like my wife's family, they love it. My father-in-law is always like, yeah, when are you gonna retire us? And it makes me laugh, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to retire myself, you know. And like my parents, like it's funny, like to see them like see it, cause like at the end of the day, my mom is just like, dang, like that's my son, you know, and she loves it. She gets so happy, and it's just amazing. Like it's dope to just know like. I am making them proud because at the end of the day, like it's my family. I want to do everything I can to be a good representation to them. But I mean, at the end of the day, they tell me, like my dad tells me, he's like, I see you. Like I see you every day, like on Instagram. My friends tell me about you. My coworkers, like they're like, hey, like I know your son. Like, and it's a cool feeling, you know, because Arizona's big. It's a big state.
It's crazy because it's big, but it feels small sometimes.
It feels small. That's what I said the other day. I'm like, dude. for a lot of people to know me, like if you drive or you go around Arizona, this place is massive. Like Tempe, like everywhere, and for people to just be like, hey, like I know you, and it's like, oh shoot, for real, like it's a step back for me. It's like, dude, like I keep thinking like, oh, we're like in a little neighborhood or anything, but it's not like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over, and I love it, you know.
Yeah, we might need to get you a billboard somewhere.
I already said that. We got to do that, bro. And like with Rafi or something, dog. Like something fire.
If this video gets 10,000 likes.
10,000 likes, Rafi.
I know you're watching this. If this video gets 10,000 likes.
I need a billboard, cuz. That'd be hard. That'd be dope.
Where would you want it if you got one?
Oh, bro, I don't know. There's so many dope places.
Right on top of the truck?
Let me think. I know, bro. There's a spot.
In front of Apollo? So
there's a billboard that I love. It's the one that's right before you go downtown, like right by the bridge, like this, and it's Rafi's. It's right there. It says Car Rafi, but it's like right before you're headed towards either like the west side or the east side, and then when you're going downtown, it's just Rafi right there.
Yeah. Okay. Is it the one by the State Fairgrounds?
I want to say yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm just like, dang, Rafi. Because my man,
that's
Rafi,
an expensive one, so I don't know.
I
don't know. Hold on.
You know what? Let's go back to like the hood.
Hey, there's one right there on 12th Street Indian School, bro. I'm just like,
right there, dog. 51st and Olive is cool too, bro.
Nah, I mean you're worth it. Don't worry about it, bro. We'll get you one. I'll tell Mr. Rafi. Bro. But it does has to get 10,000. Yeah,
it has to get 10,000 shares too.
Bro, imagine all your followers just like it.
They're gonna see a billboard, dog.
That'd be dope. No, well, you know, I'm glad, you know, all your success is happening. And I've only been a witness since you signed pretty much because I started my position in September, which I've been with the law firm for a long time. Coming up to 5 years now.
Dang, dude. I feel like I was like, because a lot of y'all, like when you guys brought me in, it's back in September. So I feel like I started with a lot of you. So like I feel the cool thing when you guys brought me in, it felt like a lot of like family. Like as soon as you guys brought me in, you guys made it feel cool, easy, dope. Like I loved it. As soon as you guys were like, hey, like come with us, like let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah.
Never felt more comfortable, bro.
And that's, you know, that's kind of what Mr. Rafi kind of engraved in us because, you know, even at the law firm, if you walk in, you feel like you're being greeted by your cousin, you know, your tia family. It's just like, hey, you come in, do you want a water? You know, how can I help you? What's your name? Stuff like that. So that it's you know, it's just coming down. So it just speaks a lot of how Mr. Rafi runs things. And yeah, bro, that's how we try to make everybody feel like family, especially over there. Cause you know, clients are injured. They don't know what's going on. They're like, you know,
they're over there like broken and stuff. They're like, I need help.
Yeah. You don't want to walk in with someone wearing a suit and all like, you know, but intimidating or whatever, but
it's scary. No, that's what I said when you guys told me to like come in the office. I'm getting sued, dog. Like, I'm going to jail. I was like, damn, bro, like these fools.
Do I need to bring my own attorney?
Do I bring my lawyer? I was like, dude, I was joking. I was like, I don't know what else to do. I just cook shrimp. I was like, that's all I do. But nah, once I came in, bro, like it was no hesitation. It was one of like the most. Like when people ask me, like a lot of people ask me, like in my family, they're like, "Oh, does Rafi like? Oh, does he do this for you? Does he do that for you?" I'm like, "Bro, I partner with them. I'm an ambassador. I help them. They help me. We help the community. Like last year, I wasn't doing this. Last year, I was at home just sitting out doing nothing. You know, doing nothing to help the community. To be honest, and as much as I could find ways, I didn't know how. And then one day, you guys just popped in and here we are, you know, and it's the best time ever.
It's been a good journey, but you know, now there's more coming.
Yeah, there's a lot more coming, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, you know, what if you had a slogan, what would it be? But I already know.
Yeah, dog, I was about to say, I mean, for my food truck, it's my shrimp your mouth. A lot of people love it. A little too much, you know, because I'd be like getting cilantro for the food truck and stuff. I'd be at Fry's from across the counter. Lalo, my shrimp your mouth? I'm like, oh my God, dude, you're with your kids. Like, you know? I say it in the comfort of my car, you know, there's nobody there. And I'm over there just like, with consent, like, you know, with consent, I guess. Like, you can't be just yelling that. But that's something that I grew like back in like 2021 when I started, you know? It's just funny to see it grow now.
Yeah.
But people love it. Like now that I have my audience, and now that I tell them, they're like, "That's hilarious!" Like my shrimp your mouth. I'm like, I've always been saying it, but now it's like, it's hitting because
it's like it's getting up there with like Nike. Just do it.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, dog. It's gonna be a collab, dog. My shrimp your mouth. Just do it. Collab.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate you coming on, and with that being said, your shrimp in his mouth. Pause.
Whatever, dog.
I appreciate you coming on. As my first guest. Of course. Hopefully we get you back.
Oh, bro,
this was fun.
You guys
bro.
have me forever, dog. Until you guys let me go.
Let us know if we need a part 2.
Oh yeah, whenever. If anything, I think next time when I come, I'll bring food.
Yeah. Maybe we can do a food here.
That'd be perfect, bro. Like that way we can like talk and we can.
The one that you did bring last time.
Did you have some?
It was low key hot. I was like,
dude, I messed up. I put habanero in it because
I can tell.
I was just like, okay, I didn't make it too spicy because the serranos were kind of weenie hut. So I was just like, I'm gonna just put a little bit of habanero, And as soon as like I taste all my orders, I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, I was like, dang.
I was good. It cleared up my sinuses, but I was straight.
No. Like next time when we come, I can definitely like bring maybe like different like tostadas or something, different little flavors, and that way we can just rate one. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like we said, if this video gets 10,000 likes, billboard, we're gonna do in person tostadas, mug bangs, ASMR, whatever y'all want.
We're doing it all. Everything's gonna be happening.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, brother.
And that's gonna be it for the Brandon Rafi podcast, first one. Like, follow, subscribe.
My shrimp your mouth.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, later, guys.